Hello and welcome back to Classified France 44. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. We got 45 days until D-Day. We are maybe 15 to 20%, meter full in terms of resistance there. Looking at missions for this episode, we've got an enemy here, so we're going to avoid that one. Our primary targets are these blue regions for right now, so this one we're going to ignore, even though it would finish this one, because I really want this bonus XP. Now there's this mission that we could choose, which, as you can see, gives us 1500 XP and 40 supplies, or this one that gives us 1700 XP and 50 supplies. So even though it's a little bit more difficult, we're going to take this one on because we want that extra XP. Now, when we look at our team here, Alami and Cassidy still have a little bit of fatigue, so we are going to leave them to sit this one out. So since they're not going on the mission, we are going to send them on tasks, and I am thinking Alami get training to get him equal to Cassidy there. So we're going to spend 12 supplies on that, but I think it's worth it. You do that, and now Cassidy, you're going to spend 12 supplies on aiding the... I don't think it matters too much necessarily, but since we're doing a blue one, let's do the purple faction. So Cassidy, we're going to deploy, and I'm going to deploy you to a, I don't know if it matters that the enemy's in there, but we'll put it there. It's fine. So that'll aid the what's this one? Radical faction, and boost our reputation with them. So we are ready to go. It is the Code Breakers. Take us 2 days. It's a brutal ambush tactics mission. So this is where we start out in stealth, and then we'll move into ambush, hopefully. Lysander was shot down while flying an agent to France. Germans took a list of contacts from the wreckage and are holding it at a fighter base. Recover the file before it gets into the hands of the Code Breakers. So there is wire that we will need to cut, and we don't have anybody, I don't think, that can do that quietly. I don't think Tremblay has that skill. Does he? No, he doesn't. So that's unfortunate. We won't be able to cut the wire without, if somebody is within range of hearing it. So that's a bummer, but probably not the end of the world. So it's King, Blanchet, Tremblay, and Bloch going on this one. And there are 2 secondary missions I saw there, or secondary objectives worth 350 apiece. So we'll have to try and take those out. Alright, so let's get a lay of the land here and see what we're dealing with right off the bat before we
Those documents are vital.
Make a first move.
If the Germans decode them, the networks in this region will be blown.
There are the documents. We got a guy here moving that way, a guy here moving back this way. He is a marksman. This guy's just standing here. Is there anybody else that we can see? No, there is not. Now it looks like the wire is this fence along. Does it go along this way too? Yes, it does. So we gotta cut the fence. See, I can cut it right there, and nobody can hear it. And if I cut it there, it's kind of like splitting the... In fact, let's go right there. That's kind of right down the middle to where I can send everybody through that gap, hypothetically. Why does he go... Oh, there's a tree there. So why does he go sideways and then do that? Okay, there's another enemy up there. kind of assumed that that was going to happen. There's an enemy. He's about to, so those two are both about to walk that way. It would be fantastic if I could get to where I can stab both of them. Actually, there's a third one, and he's also... Why is everybody walking over there? He's looking this way and about to turn and go that direction. Ooh, look at this. You can, like, go down here through this trench, which is interesting. Sorry, hang on a second. I just got a text. Alright. So we might take advantage of that. But first... Why did they give him... Okay, so let's just move him up this way as far as we can get him. Him coming this way, I would love to be able to stab him this next turn. So I'm going to kind of try and get as far over here as I can get. Is there anywhere where I have cover over here? No, but I don't think he's going to see me. So we're going to just go right there. And then I think that's block. We'll move him over. There's a bug in his sights. Okay, so Fallschirmjäger medic. He heals enemy health and drops a med kit when he dies. So that's big. So where is that guy? Up there, and he's about to walk that way. And here, this looks like our extraction zone. So we're gonna have to go up here, get that, kill 3 enemies with explosives, kill the reinforcements, which I'm assuming will maybe come from... Well, they probably won't come from where the extraction zone is, but it doesn't really matter where they come from. We're gonna kill them anyway. We will kill.
En mouvement.
So.
More Jerry's are coming.
Oh, they are already on their way, and they are coming from that direction. But I don't think that's a huge deal. We have 5 turns before they show up, and I'm pretty sure we can get those documents before then. I don't know if going down there is going to be super beneficial, unless we need it to get in here somehow, which I don't really see. There's somebody watching this area, or was, but not anymore. So we should be able to just go right in there, shouldn't we? I can get in here in this bush. He's going to go that way. He's going to go that way. This guy's going to come over here and be looking here, so I would be stuck right there. But I'd be one turn where I just have to sit still for a minute, wait for him to move, and then hopefully be able to go back in there and get those. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm in a bush, so nobody will see me, and I only need 3 stealth kills to get into ambush anyway. Oh no! That's tough, because he's going to turn. Oh, improved heavy. Covering fire deals more morale damage, and his attacks disrupt Overwatch. So there's that guy that we just saw who's going to turn this direction, and then a grenadier up here that is just staring off into the distance. Can I kill this guy? Yes. Let's go ahead and do that with block. I think we're out of noise range for everybody, so it's safe.
Another fascist down. Good kill.
Now, he will come up here and stab this dude, right? Yeah, that's my, I think, pretty obvious move here. And I'm hoping he can stab this medic on the next turn.
I got him. Nice kill.
And I'll be in position for that will put me into ambush mode. Oh, he gets +3 because of his assassin skill. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go right here. So I don't think he's going to see me.
Moving out.
He's probably just going to go over that way and keep facing that way, which doesn't cause any problems. Now he's going to come and turn this way, which is an issue. Because I can't kill this guy because I can't reach him. And then I would be in his field of vision unless I'm right here, but even if I am, I still can't move because he'll be... So I got to get a kill on the next turn or I'm going to have a couple people stuck where they are... You know, they can't move anywhere without being seen. So that's a little bit annoying, but we'll see how this plays out. Okay, he didn't turn far. Oh man, there's somebody in there. I should have anticipated that, really. They're not going to just leave these important documents unguarded. So that's kind of frustrating. Alright, so see now, when this guy comes down here, he's going to have my... What's-his-face kind of trapped. Or I can't move without being seen. But it's okay. What we will end up probably doing... I don't know if I want to go in there and try and get to that now. Because I can't see which direction that guy is looking. I can't move anyway without killing this guy. So he is stuck for now, unless I move him down here. Which I might do just to see... So I could go down here, and then hopefully on the next turn, when we're in ambush... See, this is King, and he's the medic, so he can heal himself. He would be trapped between these three guys. I could kill one of them, but I would be a sitting duck right there. I still think I'm going to try this. I'm going to just see how this turns out. So he's going to jump down into the little trench here. They put this trench here for a reason. We're going to use it. So, alright, he's going to stab him, and I assume that that will be a kill, right? Yes. Okay. So, who else do we have? You. Okay. I can maybe use him to shoot this guy on my next turn. Or even move into position to get this. Although I'll have what's-his-face over here. So I think I've got a plan here. He is going to kill one of these two. Alright? He is going to kill one of these two. One of these two is going to move in here and start trying to get the document. The other one is going to try and maybe shoot both of these guys to give him some help by suppressing them. So I need him to move up here into position to execute that strategy. And now you stab the medic in the back. Stabbers.
I'm gonna skin you alive.
Alright.
He's down. Great work.
So now it's hilarious that, like, hey, we got him, you know, completely stealth mode so far, and now all of a sudden we just shout out like, we got him, let's go. And now they are alert to us, but it's an interesting game mechanic, so I don't necessarily you know, take too much issue with it. Let's go here and see if I have the angle to shoot both of them while still having a little bit of cover.
I'll move more.
It looks like maybe, but...
Who? Me?
No.
We? Yep, I just saw this.
Yes, so here, 68% chance of hitting him, and he will be suppressed. A critical would get him like 90% dead. 48% chance of also hitting him and killing him, but either way, he would also be suppressed. So we're going to take that shot.
Another fascist down.
And we got a kill.
Nice kill.
And we didn't get the crit, but
He is suppressed, which is what we were kind of hoping for here. Now, I need to decide which one of these guys I want to kill, and I think it's going to be this Grenadier. So what I can do is come here. I should be pretty well protected where this guy can't shoot me, and I should be able to throw a grenade up here and finish this guy off. And that's our plan of attack here.
Grenade!
I'm not super worried about the damage that I might be running into
At your service.
over here. So there's a guy there and a guy there that I kind of need to worry about. But I think what I'm going to do is come around here and stab this dude. And then I'll be in cover, hopefully, to an extent where he would have to like run around here and then shoot me, which either way I'm gonna be exposed. So let's step. Why can't I still not see this dude over here? What is going on? There. Now, stab this guy. That was weird. There's a lot of stuff apparently obstructing my view of him. See, I'm still kind of around the back of that building, so...
What's the plan?
Now, this guy is, like, alert, and he's a heavy. If I come in here, I can suppress him. But I think what I want to do instead is go, like, maybe there for now.
Moving out!
And if I throw a grenade in there, it will almost break him, but not quite. What if I shoot him? That's not nearly as much damage. I don't really want to have to use my grenade, but I think it's the right move here.
Grenade! Granate! Hilfe! Hilfe!
So he is almost broken.
That was close! That's a close one.
And he missed both of them, which is huge. So having him super suppressed paid off. Who's he gonna shoot? He's gonna shoot at them as well. And he missed. And that's where playing on recruit is paying dividends. Alright, now these two knuckleheads are so close together that I should be able to run right here and shoot both of them. In fact, I can't get to cover there, but I can get to cover right here, although I can't hit both of them. So we're going to get to where one is literally right behind the other. In fact, I want to get nice and close, because this will have me closer to where the enemy reinforcements are coming from. And I'll go like this, shoot the guy in the back, and these guys are probably both dead.
Wilco.
They're both broken,
on him.
sure.
Fish in a barrel.
And yes, they are both dead. The old shotgun got the job done there. Alright, spin this around. Come in here. Can I stab this guy? Yep. So... And this is... Wait. Yeah, this is Tremblay, so I can do this and then pick up the documents, because I get the extra 3 AP after a melee kill.
He's having the last bite. Clean kill.
What I'm talking about.
You want me?
Yeah, I want you.
Job's all done.
Okay.
Where's our route out?
I need to kill 3 enemies with explosives. And I kind of forgot about that, which is stupid.
Moving out.
He's got a grenade, and he needs to hang on to it. What enemies are still left? None. There are no living enemies for us to worry about. And 3 turns before those clowns get here, we are in really good shape here. It says they're alert, but who's alert? There's nobody. Okay, he's got a grenade. So as long as I manage to kill 2 people, why? Just move there.
I'll move raw.
There we go. We're just getting into position when these guys get here, we're going to have them freaking surrounded. This is going to be awesome.
Moving out.
This is total domination right here, y'all.
Moving.
That's what this is. They're going to show up, and we're going to just be standing there waiting for them. And they're going to be like, uh-oh, this is bad.
I'll move raw.
If there's a bunch of them... Oh, wait, here.
We will never yield to fascism.
So they're all getting here next turn, which is fine, because I'm going to be so close to the extraction zone that I should be able to just... If there's... Although... I might have to kill all of them for that secondary objective, so let's kind of put you... He's got the documents, so he's kind of important. I want you to be in some sort of cover here.
Yes, comrade!
You've got a grenade. I want you somewhere close enough to bomb these dudes and then have cover from the other direction, so why don't you be like right there?
I'll move raw!
And then
Wait.
He's got cover that way. He's gonna need cover. I'm gonna kind of just try and get him over this direction somewhere. Alright, I think we're in position, right? Yeah.
The code breakers are here. Don't let them near the
breakers
fires.
are here. Alright.
Enemy, préparé.
Do I need to kill those guys over there, or just the ones down here that are the Belgian gendarmerie? Because it's not showing the Roman numerals over those other guys, so I think I can just kill these three and get out of here.
Enemy.
From the looks of things. Alright, who has the grenades?
Can I help?
He's got one. Let's just chuck one here and kill... Oh, it won't kill him because he's a heavy. That's a 74% chance of killing him, which kind of concerns me. So what we're going to do instead is go like this. No, I don't want to do that. That's an 88% chance of killing him. I think I want to just take this dude out as much as possible. But I want to get as far away as I can before I do that. This is bad. So come here, and then I won't have enough AP to shoot. Dang it. This is bad, y'all. This gives me better cover. So let's go there. And now let's shoot there. He will become almost suppressed. He'll probably be dead. I think that's gonna be
Bon voyage.
yeah, we killed him. He's mostly suppressed. Now I might bring somebody else over here to finish off suppressing that guy. So I can come here
Moving out.
and do a hip fire, and he's now suppressed.
Yes. Fire helper.
I
I've
didn't
got
hit
him
him,
lined up.
but-
I'm out. I have to reload.
At most, he'll just shoot at me, but he won't
You
be
want
very
me?
accurate.
Weapons dry. What do you need?
Alright, now you...
Oh.
I need to use a grenade. See, he's an officer, so I can't kill him with my grenade. This is not ideal. I need you to move somewhere where you have some cover, and then hit that dude with a grenade. So how about, like, right
I'll move
there?
now.
No, idiot! I don't have enough AP to throw the grenade now. But I do have enough AP to fire my sidearm. And I gotta think about who I want to use it on.
Yeah.
So I need to be strategic with this guy here. He's got really good cover from this side because of the tree. If I come like here, I can shoot at both of these two guys and have cover on this side. I think that's what I gotta do. This was not very well played on my part. I can come actually... No, I can't get to that side of this. So we gotta just go here and shoot at those two.
Moving.
This was not very well done on my part, but learn from my mistakes, y'all. So 49% chance of hitting him and a 40% chance of a crit, which would kill him. And then this guy, 63% chance of hitting him, and he will be suppressed.
Can
So I
confirm.
think that's what we got to do here.
Hilfe! Hilfe! Ich wurde getroffen.
So he's broken. He's suppressed. And now, with this guy, I just need to decide who I want to shoot at. And I think the officer... It's not even going to suppress him. So, if I shoot this way, 12% chance of killing him. He will also be broken. And I got a 23% chance of hitting him.
Ich schaffe das.
So I missed them. I missed them both, but they are both broken. So that's not terrible. I want to see what this guy does.
Fire.
Shot at him, but missed. Didn't suppress him. He shot.
Wer?
Also missed. Oh, but he suppressed him.
Auf zu
That's
zittern
no
und
way
denk an deine
now.
Aussprache.
So I need to rally a little bit.
Danke. Man, Mother of God.
Miss. And that should be it for their turn.
Denk an
The
deine
other two are
Ausbildung.
broken. So the morale boost here still doesn't get him to where... Actually, no. He is not suppressed anymore. He is barely to that middle line, which is extremely helpful. I need to use grenades now. Here's one, and this will get me 1 kill, and actually it'll break that other dude. From the looks of things.
Deckung, enemy down.
That's
Clean
helpful.
kill.
Now, before I decide what else to do over there, I need to decide what I want to do here. So, grenade, kill, that's 64%. That's not quite as good as I would like it. This is 100%. We're going to do it. That will get us our secondary objective.
One less fascist. That's
Totally
a
done.
clapper.
Now, I need to... He's broken, so he's not a
What's
threat.
the plan?
You... Is he my only guy with AP? No, I've got 2 guys with AP.
I have
Where
to
are they?
reload.
He needs to reload, but he's a hip-fire guy. I want you to come here and shoot at what's-his-face? This dude over here. Can I hit him from this angle? Is the question. I think that gives me a little bit better cover.
Moving.
Although I'm sitting between a fuel barrel and a Jeep, which are both explosive. Oh, I need to reload. Dang it. Instead of that, we're going to shoot with our sidearm.
That's too close.
Because I wouldn't have enough
Friendly fire.
AP. So I don't have any chance of hitting this guy, but it will break him.
Roger. Taking the shot. I've got him pinned. Flank
So that's what we're going to do. So now 2 of the 3 are broken. And now if I shoot at him, good chance I demoralize him. Can I get better cover and out of the line where he can shoot both of us there? So let's come over here. That gives me cover.
Moving out.
And now I can shoot at him and at least get him closer to being suppressed. Maybe even hit him.
Roger. He's in my sights.
Ooh, that did way more suppression than I expected. So that's awesome. It's probably going to miss him.
I'm under fire.
That's big. So nobody has any health damage right now, which
weiter.
is fantastic. Alright, so still need to finish this guy off. 61% chance. Let's boost that to 91% by doing the sniper fire.
You shoot
dead.
well.
So we're making progress here. I want to
I'm low on ammo.
tackle
I
this
just saw
guy
this.
first. So I want to get close.
I'll move more.
Although I think that may have just blocked my line of sight here. I have 29% chance of hitting, but he's gonna be broken. He's disoriented. These are all good things. You come over here. Just wait, I need to reload. So let's do that first. And now I just want to get to where I can shoot at this dude. So I've got 8 AP. Let's get right there and then take a crack at him.
Sie greifen meine Flanke an. Wilco, I've got a bead on him. He's
Missed
pinned.
him,
Move to his
but
flank.
he is also broken. Everybody is broken right now. So what we want to do is get over here,
Moving.
shoot this dude.
Meine Flanke is offen. Sure. Taking the shot. Right on target.
I didn't
I'm dry. Gotta
do a
reload.
lot of damage
Abfeuer.
there,
Mach, dass es aufhört.
fortunately,
Auf
but
die
everyone on their
Zigarren
team
denken
is
an
broken,
So
so
sterbe ich nicht.
all I got to do is finish him off here. So
At your service.
you...
Max dry. I'm low on ammo.
That... Oh, dang it. I want to get him
Magazine's
to where
almost
he's
dry.
broken and then go stab him. So... You go
Moving.
there. Actually, no. Let's restart this turn. Sorry. I didn't realize I already had a guy right there, so... This is what happens when you act without thinking, and you're more focused on talking and what have you. So look, I already have 2 people surrounding him. All I need to do is
reload.
go like this,
Reloading.
reload, and now shoot at him. Why is he?
Can confirm. Aiming. That's a check to the head. Nice shot.
This isn't turning out exactly as I had hoped, but what I need to try and figure out a way to do is just kill this guy with Belanger. So I want to get here. That's a 91% accuracy from a distance, which I have to switch to my sidearm. And now 42%.
Yes, bon voyage.
And I got
that
good.
bravo.
Because now, this is what I can do.
You ready for this? You come there. Actually, I want you as far to the side as possible. To where he's not in the line of... Yeah, he is in the line of fire. So what if I change to a sidearm? And now I'll do it. Yeah. This has a crit chance, which I'm hoping gets him to where he's in recovery.
I got him lined up.
Yes, and now I can just go stab him. So that'll finish him off. And that'll do it.
Sie greifen meine Flanke an. Fight. He's finished. Clean kill.
Alright, so more
Getting out of this alive.
guys are coming, but it doesn't matter because we are going to be
Can I help?
out of
En
here.
mouvement.
We got
My
the docks.
clip's almost empty. En mouvement.
We got all of the
I'm low on
secondary
ammo.
objectives
You want me?
complete,
Moving out.
and we are out of here. So one minor hiccup there with that last turn where I had to reload the autosave, but again, I will say this, we are not doing this to like show how you beat this game in terms of the in-game tactics. We are kind of trying to demonstrate the overall mechanics of the game in terms of some of the in-game tactics, but more importantly, the supplies, the XP, the weapon loadouts, the map, and you know how to beat the campaign. So we got 2 sidearms here, not super helpful, but this one does a fair amount of damage, which is cool. Those will probably be, at least one of those should be an upgrade for someone. 2 XP, or 2 skill points there, 1 for, man, Belanger is just lagging behind. Tremblay gets 2 more, that's big, and then Block just 1. But you can see, like, their meter is mostly full towards the next one, which they'll probably get 2 XP on the next mission they go on, so not super worried about it.
When I was in college, we played Army at Yankee Stadium, one of the toughest drag-out games I ever experienced. But I remember the pregame, Coach Layden whipping up a frenzy, the fighting Irish ready to kill those cadets. Listening to the code words come over the radio, I felt like I did in that locker room. Our orders were to step up activity. It was the opening whistle. We won that game 7-0. Army barely gave us an inch. We limped off the field, beaten raw as if by savages. Like that game, I could smell this was going to be one of those kinds of fights.
I'd love the cutscenes in this. They just really add a nice little element to the game. So, alright, we kind of talked about everything that we got from the mission. We are now level 4 with the Gaullists, so we'll be checking out the faction store to see if there's anything we want to purchase. First, we are going to put that credit towards this region, and that gives us 2 out of 3 in that region. 1 more will give us that XP bonus for future missions.
We just got word of a couple of candidates for our team.
Okay, so a couple things going on here. You just heard him say we got word of a couple candidates for our team, so we might have a recruiting mission on our hands coming up, but this is also very important. A reprisal is German payback against resistance regions. A reprised region will have one of its 3 segments destroyed, locking off that region's full strength as well as its ability. Restore damage using the repair region task. So,
Over here, London has sent us some damn Yankee.
let's say we got this
Ain't
3rd
bad
one
for 'em.
here, and then the enemy
I'm
moved
told that
in
Lily Pierre
and
here
did a
is crack
reprisal.
demolitions expert.
It would break that
So,
territory
Who gets the
to
ticket
where
for the
I would have to
Edinburgh Express
repair it to
nonstop in
then
Berlin?
get the bonus that I was getting from those 3. So he's moving in here, and it says here, reprisal in 3 days. So I need to stop him.
The military police are rounding up suspects. We ain't got long to stop them.
I got 3 days to stop this dude, which stinks because I don't think I want to go there right now to do that, because I want to focus on the recruiting mission that they talked about. So anyway, to deceive Germans as to the actual location of D-Day landings, a fictitious First Army group led by General Patton is established in southern England, facing Calais. In operations codenamed Quicksilver, radio operators fake radio traffic while dummy tanks and landing craft fool Luftwaffe reconnaissance flights. That is hilarious. So they're literally moving around fake tents just to mess with an enemy. Awesome. Alright, so as you can see, in this region, we have a reprisal in the works. It's going to happen in 3 days. Any of the missions that we go after here are going to take 2 days. So there's really, and I can't go in here to stop this. Like, there's no anything I can do. Now, so basically what that means is there's going to be a reprisal here, but then I can go in, hit repair region, click on that one, and it will fix it a few days later. But that means I have to spend the 27 supplies to restore that region segment, which is just something we've got to keep in mind. So, before we do anything along those lines, let's head into the faction store for Gaullists. You can see we're almost to level 3 there, almost to level 3 there. Now here we now have
to be fair.
we now have some new pants available.
French uniform. If they catch British or
Plus
Americans
1
in our colors,
AP
they will shoot you as a spy.
and plus 4% dodge. This is nice because the AP is, perpetual benefit to whoever's wearing that. So we are definitely going to purchase those.
I can do alterations.
And we have a jacket here that provides morale and firearm damage. And it's got to go towards an American, which means it's going to be Cassidy. Doesn't he already have a jacket? I wish you could see it from there. So if we go to Cassidy, look at his chest. He's already got this that gives him morale. I don't think it's worth spending the supplies on a better jacket that's not like substantially better. So I think we'll pass on that. Now this one here is definitely one that we're going to purchase. The boot knife compared to the trench knife does more damage and more morale damage. So for 13 supplies, we're going to purchase that. And I think this is one that you get like infinite supply of, but I could be wrong. When I was messing around with this playthrough earlier, I feel like that was the case. But that's all we're going to purchase from the store. So let's go back now to loadout and get into weaponry here. So the secondary ones, so this one is new. Less damage, more morale, less accuracy, less ammo. That's not a huge... Like, to me, that's not even an upgrade. That's almost just like a lateral move. You get the morale boost, but everything else goes the other direction, which is, to me, not worth it. This one is awesome. Way more damage, better accuracy, still does the same amount of morale damage. You get 4 ammo in a clip, and it only takes 2 to reload, which you probably would never even have to do because you got 4 in there in the first place. So now we just need to pick who we want to give this to. And I'm thinking Tremblay because he's my superstar. So you get that one. And now, who's got the worst? What does that open up? Was it this one? So that one would be worse. That one would be worse. That one is better. I think King might be the one that I give it to. Because he is going to be up in the fray more often than Block or Cassidy. So let's go like this. And now that opens up that one and that one. Are those better than what Block has? It's 0.1 difference in damage, but it's more morale, better accuracy, and less to reload, so we'll give him that one. Okay, now, melee. We bought this one right here. It is only one that we can give this to, which I don't know why I was thinking it was infinite. So that's kind of frustrating. I'm going to give it to Tremblay. He's my superstar. He gets all the fun stuff. Boom. Yeah. So he's the only one that's going to get that. And that should have been it. Nobody else has any weapon upgrades available to them. So that's that. We do have some clothes that we can dish out. Like these two have some pants to pick from. Actually, these three. And it is these trousers. So more AP. I think Block is going to be the one. He's my heavy. I want him up there moving around. He already has pants that give him the AP, but these will also give him dodge. So let's give him those. And now I think Belanger will be, you know what, actually, probably Block. I don't know how much I'm going to use Belanger because he keeps falling behind in terms of his XP. So let's give him to old Block here. Where are we at here? That one? Yeah. Alright. So I think that is it for any clothing upgrades that are available. And now we've got skill points to spend. Cassidy has none. What was he doing on the last mission? Was he doing an aid faction, I guess? Oh well. King has 2 points to spend. So these are the options. So this one, I could, you know, I should have looked at this a little bit more closely. I do want this, but I want this one more. Although I can get both. They're each 1 skill point. So this one is the same as the ability that he already has, which is to repair. Actually, no. So this is any allies within 1.5 spaces, so basically adjacent to him. They recover 100% health, where this one is 50% health. And I can do this every 2 turns. So that one we will go ahead and get. And now this one, after we use that skill, we also get plus 6 AP. So this one takes 3 action points, and then we gain 6 action points. So it's like adding action points to just use that. So definitely want to take advantage of that thing. Belanger, 1 freaking skill point to spend, and I can't even do anything with it because the one that I need is 2 skill points. For Tremblay, I do want this, but I kind of want to get this stealth kill first. Which one is more valuable? It'll take me 3 to get that one, which I would get after this next mission, assuming he goes on it. I'm going to do that. Do I want hipfire or marked? I don't... So this one is interesting. Inflict marked on a target enemy. While a unit is afflicted with the marked status, hits against them have 100% critical chance. That is big if somebody is in position to be able to then shoot that person, because it could be somebody where a normal hit won't kill them, and it's only like a plus 10% crit chance. This will boost it up to 100% crit chance, and if the crit would kill them, then it's definitely a valuable skill. Whereas the plus 5% hipfire accuracy is nice, but it's not as nice as this one. So that's the one we're going to take. Okay. Allow me 3 skill points. Definitely doing this one. Break an enemy with your primary weapon, and then you keep any remaining AP and can continue to move, and then this one gives him 1 more AP to use anyway. So that's awesome. Definitely take that. Block only has 1, and it's going to be for the extra AP. So I will always kind of prioritize the ability to move more and do more things. All right. We also need to do this. So Block and Bélanger will regain some energy, which means Tremblay will be down 1. But I think I might send him on the mission anyway. We'll see when we get there.
Volunteers pass them around, post them through letterboxes, under doors, drop them on tables. We have to be more careful now. The Fritz have started hanging people for posting flyers.
So, you print your paper with the electric company's money?
We have to hide the Gestetner machine from the Germans, but yes, we print a new edition every 2 weeks.
It's incredible. The company paid for this.
This industrialist is a patriot and a friend of the workers. He recognized the good investment when he saw our movement. The Resistance needs a voice, as well as fighters.
Alright. So now, as we look at the map, we're going to need to decide which mission we want to do next. And when we take a look here, King and Tremblay are kind of down in terms of energy. Tremblay already has the extra AP, so he's just kind of like back to square one with 12 apiece anyway, which puts him on par with Bélanger anywho. So I think he's probably the one we would send out and just continue to use Bélanger to do tasks. So let's look at tasks, and we are going to continue to do training. I guess we'll train King and let him sit out this mission. Yeah, let's do that. And I don't know that I'm going to spend any more supplies to do aid faction. I can't really repair a region because there's nothing to repair. But we will need to be doing that shortly. Now let's look at the missions that are available. This stealth pirate radio one is still available. But then we also have a couple of recruit options, I think they said. So this one would give us a marksman, Luke Anson. It is a level 2 difficulty, or brutal. This one is also a stealth mission. This is an assault, still available, and this one is support. So this would be another Tom King. And I think that might be the one that we want to do, especially because it's also in the Gaullist territory, which would finish this one. So that's a winner chicken dinner, but that's going to have to wait until next episode. If you have not done so, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.